Hi there. I'm a bit angry. In fact, I'm a little bit peeved. You see, first and foremost, I'm a musician and a songwriter. And you might know me as a content creator. Jury's out on that one. But what the jury isn't out on is that all of those things are protected by copyright and the laws that surround it. So when I see anyone, let alone a known artist, abusing the copyright system that I and so many others rely on, I take it very, very seriously. Unfortunately, this story is intertwined with another drama that's even a bit too soap opera even for me, and that's certainly saying something. And I was hesitant to talk about it, but for context, I have to. There's three people in this story that you need to know about. Mark Henriques. He's a small YouTuber, he's got about 500 subscribers, and he does guitar lesson videos. Mark Holcomb. He's one of the three guitar players in the gent band Periphery. And the person that this video is about, Yvette Young. She's a guitar player in the band Covet. This story starts in 2019 when Yvette's band was invited as tour support for Periphery. Over this time on social media, Holcomb and Young were posting a lot together. There were pictures and videos, and one of the most notable ones was done by Reverb, where Mark and Yvette were teaching each other riffs. Now, throughout this video, there was a lot of chemistry. They were openly flirting with each other. Nothing was publicly said about it, but of course this led to rumors and memes. One of the memes was made by Mark Henriques. He took all of the flirty clips and combined them together with funny editing and made a video called Mark Holcomb and Yvette Young teach each other riffs, but it's dank romance. And this came out as a joke before there was any talk of any relationship. I've got a small clip of it here to show you so you get the idea.
Oh, damn! Yeah. That's awesome.
Wow, you want to play for me tonight?
Yeah.
So, it's just a lot of pull-ups and tapping.
Damn it. Are you guys ready for this video to be 2.5 hours long?
I'll just go take a break.
I got a chance to like sort of hear them play every day, and I was like, wow, it sounds like a pain to nail every night. It feels like a little chicken wing.
I wasn't surprised, Kyle. And you're a great musician, so...
And this video is totally protected under fair use, because he clipped the original video, edited it, and it was transformative. It came out later that Yvette and Mark had in fact entered a 6-month relationship. However, it was under the pretense that Mark had left his wife or that marriage was over, and it wasn't. Yvette found out about this, obviously hurt, she left the tour. Mark also left the tour. This all became public knowledge when the official, I suppose, press release of this was posted by Mark Holcomb on gent shitposting. Obviously someone didn't get the memo that there's a difference between a shitpost and a shit post. But that's what happened. Cheating is bad, but I didn't really care because I don't listen to either of their music, so I wasn't invested. But I am invested in this next bit. Naturally, neither Holcomb or Young wanted videos of them together, let alone them flirting together online. But I suppose it does go back to the basic lesson of online safety. If you don't want something online, don't post it. The original video of them playing together that was posted by Reverb has since been set to private. And I know that one other YouTuber, Schemins, had made a video covering this story that I've just told, and he was asked by Mark Holcomb to remove it. Now he said no, which he's perfectly in his rights to do so because it's his video. But that's the best you can do. You can politely ask, and if the person declines, they decline. The same thing happened with Mark Henriques' video. Mark Holcomb asked him to take it down, and he said no. Again, perfectly in his rights to do so. But Mark seemed to handle it well and just decided to move on. Yvette not so much. Mark Henriques received a copyright takedown notice of his video made by Yvette Young. She forcefully took that video down, and this is very, very serious. Because the original video that we're talking about here was posted by Reverb. It was recorded by Reverb and posted by them. The copyright belongs to Reverb. Not Mark Holcomb, not Yvette Young. Mark Henriques took that video, transformed it into something else. Totally transformative, totally under fair use. So if Reverb wanted them to take it down, they couldn't even do anything. Yvette's claim is a false copyright strike, and that goes against copyright law. She is censoring things that she doesn't like illegally. Now, I tried to talk to her about this. I sent her DMs on Twitter and Instagram, and I emailed her too. I've heard nothing back. So here I am in this video to explain just how damaging the implications of your actions could be to everyone. YouTube's copyright system has always favored the claimant, which is good if you're an artist. If someone re-uploads your album or song, or if you're a YouTuber and someone just copies your entire video and re-uploads it, you can very easily apply for a copyright claim and take that video down. The problem is that it's a DMCA strike, which as a platform, i.e. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, any of those, have to conform to those DMCA strikes. They don't get to judge what's copyright and what's not. That can only be done in a court of law. So if they receive a copyright claim, they immediately have to take down that video. It can be a real mess if it's a false copyright strike. That's why it's illegal to do it. Abusing this system has been topical before. I'm thinking of Susie Liu, who thought she had the copyright to her face. Alinity.
Seriously? He just said that? I'm gonna copy strike this guy.
And most recently, Pokimane.
Anyways, I'll be taking down some of your videos, but...
But these are all streamers, where you could understand that maybe they wouldn't have a full understanding of copyright law. But when it's an artist, and Yvette is not only a musician, but a painter too, her entire career is based off creating. For her to not understand how messed up this is mind-boggling. And in fact, in all those popular cases that I mentioned, they all at least owned the original works. Yvette doesn't even have that defense. She owns nothing in this. She doesn't own the original work, and she definitely does not own Mark Henriques' work. And if Yvette gets away with this, and make no mistake, she is getting away with this. You probably didn't know about this until you saw this video. It sets a precedent that has disastrous implications for any artist, painter, musician, songwriter, YouTuber, journalist, just any creator. And allow me to demonstrate this. Imagine I'm this guy. He's an extra in Yvette's most recent music video. And imagine he no longer wants to be part of that video. Well, if he did exactly what Yvette did, he could just copyright strike that and take it down. All her hard work, gone. Or we could take it a little bit further, and only a little bit further. I still have no copyright rights to any of her videos. I could easily strike them. Just like she's easily struck Mark Henriques' video. This is all hypothetical. You absolutely should never do this because it's illegal for a reason, and if you do, you're deserving of as much criticism as Yvette is here. So please don't do that. But that is what could happen if this is okay to do. Now, allegedly, Mark contacted Yvette to ask her why she'd claimed it, and at first she denied it and said that it was her management. It literally says your name, though. Then the story changed, and she was citing her mental health, which is understandable to a degree. See, I know that obviously this video doesn't make you feel good, and perhaps you were suffering with a mental health issue. You wouldn't want to say that you were thinking straight when you broke the law to censor this guy. You'd want to cite the reason that you were having problems, and that's okay as long as you then fix what you did wrong. If you can identify that what you did here was wrong, i.e. your mental health issues caused you to do this, you can also identify that you should fix your issue. That would be a reason and a fix, but you haven't done that. You've used it as an excuse, not a reason. But I'm going to ask you here and now, do what's right and remove the strike. And I also shouldn't really have to say this, but because of the nature of what we're talking about, everything in this video has been fair use. Any clip, any picture, that's all been fair use. So don't try and copy strike this video. It would be a really, really bad idea. If you get away with doing this, this will cause untold damage to a huge number of artists. Do what's right, remove the strike.